Scientists that are studying it go, no, there's a totally different pathway. Like they did this shit on purpose.
I'm reading a book called The Code Breakers about Christina Doudna, who came up with CRISPR-Cas9.
Oh, wow.
By Walter Isaacson, who's a great biographer. He wrote the one on Einstein and shit. And they talk about that in China, where I think he used CRISPR-Cas9. Gene editing is the shit. That's what's coming.
What do you think about cloning? You think cloning is real, or
I think it's already here.
you think they've been cloning humans?
It's already
some unsavory country for sure.
For sure, the Nazis were doing that shit, right?
I don't think they had
It wasn't
that
available back then.
technology.
They didn't have that technology.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
We've
I'm with
cracked
Eddie on
the
that.
largest thing is with bits with
You don't think they ever?
I'm gonna pee. You guys work this out.
Yeah, I'm the only one who
that's
has
a
it
first.
pissed.
That's a first.
I
I've
beat
seen you
Rogan.
do.
Oh, it's a
the
good
first time.
day. Mark it down, Jamie.
Wow. Get wider, buddy.
You think they're cloning?
They clone Fauci.
You think they've like cloned celebrities or anything like that?
No, I don't think anybody cares about cloning a celebrity.
No, I don't
fucking
know.
What?
You can clone your dog.
What?
Dude, cloning celebrities would be huge.
Yeah, it'd be huge.
Like another Brad Pitt or something.
I don't know. That's
Two Tom Cruises?
So
One's not enough.
The question is, if you clone somebody, I don't think your biology, you'd have to go through the same things. A lot of times, the reason you become successful is the shit you had to go through, your deficits.
Yeah, but if you
know what I'm
clone
saying?
Tom Cruise now, he's already been through it. So that clones him. He's already been through it.
But with a changing world, does
you
he
would
make
think
it
the
in this world?
controllers would be all over cloning, like from day one. Like,
What's that?
You think that whoever's controlling like us, who's ever at the top, you would think that they would be cloning motherfuckers.
Be the first thing they
You
do,
would think.
right?
They'd be like, yeah, let's go get with the clone.
Yeah.
Clone.
Yeah.
Like, why not? Like, why? You're.
I think it's too expensive just to make a
Nothing's
person.
too expensive for them.
This guy.
Nothing's too expensive.
Expensive?
You know,
What
that
are
was
you,
a
a
fast
fucking
pee.
communist? Too expensive?
Yeah.
You think they're worried about money?
cloning.
They can print money.
Well, these things are so expensive that if you're
You
going to do some
think-
big experiment, you want to have a
think-
big payoff.
You
Came at a
think
good time, Joe.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Oh, is this
Says they wouldn't-
Captain Conspiracy
cloning?
and Captain Fed?
No.
Captain, what
He
am
believes
I?
in
Yeah, the
cloning.
Fed.
He believes in cloning.
He just says it's too expensive for
It's
the
just
government
too
to do.
expensive.
So we started making fun of him.
No, I mean cloning like a person just for the sake of it.
Well, you don't think they're trying that out in China?
I do.
Or like
Yeah.
everywhere.
I think
Well,
that
in places like China where they don't, I mean, the government has such control over corporations that they do things that's in the best interest of the country. You know, and that's how they justify the way they run their country. Like they can do that because they can spend money on something that will ultimately be a greater good for their country.
Yes.
If they can get ahead of that technology.
And they're ahead of us.
I think the money
if they
is
do
in.
that. The thing if they do that, they can literally engineer a superior race of human beings.
Yes.
Like that's possible.
Yeah.
That's not outside.
Disease resistant.
Yeah.
Cold
Smarter.
resistant.
Smarter. They're already making some babies with measurable IQs that are smarter.
So crazy.
How do they
can
figure that out?
I don't know.
Fast twitch
we tried to
muscle.
figure it out the
They
other
can
day.
win all the Olympics. You know, all that shit.
They just say shit. Oh, the baby's smarter.
No.
You can't say one fucking word.
I bet you they're cloning.
You could pull the
30%
article up.
smarter.
We'll pull the article up and
I bet you they're cloning athletes. I bet you that in China they're probably saying we want babies with crazy fast twitch muscle so we can win all the sprint. There's all that stuff.
Oh yeah, they would definitely do
national
that.
pride shit.
Yeah. I
Especially in a
wouldn't put it
communist
past them.
country, we
Yeah.
could force a kid to compete. And
No,
whatever
it's
he
too
wanted to.
expensive.
Yeah.
Too expensive. How dare
Well,
you?
that might be the case here in America, though. That's one of the things that hampers us with our system, is that there's not a dictator that can just decide to do things for the greater good of the country and make sure that the corporations act in the greater good of the country.
Just people
I don't
behind
think
the
that's-
scenes that can.
Listen, I don't think that's a good thing to do that. I'm going to be real clear. But to be able to do that if you're running a country, that's a big advantage.
Yeah.
It's a big
Hell
advantage
yeah.
when it comes to competing in technology.
Pollution.
Also, they don't follow the law.
Yeah.
Like intellectual property, they're like, what the fuck is that? We're going to put a back door in all your routers that we sell you for cheap, and we're going to suck all your data out.
Well, I went to Beijing, and they
so
said
stressed
that I go to Beijing
so
and I go, this
smart.
air is shitty, and they go, it's nothing compared to 6 months ago. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, 6 months ago the Communist Party said no open air fryers on the street. They did that shit, and basically they're like, hey, can't do it anymore. Everybody was like, okay, immediately.